saying that. Hey man, welcome to the show, buddy. I'm trying to remember how I stumbled across you, but I do know this, that when I started interacting with your social media or where I reached out to, you just had a baby, didn't you? Oh, okay. I remember your wife saying something about that. Uh, nice, congratulations.
my God, we're proposing a toast is what we're doing.
Cheers. We'll be there as soon as we can, and we drink heavy.
All right, we drink too long. Apart.
Everybody, I'm Alex Reymundo, and I'm drunk.
I'm good.
Come on, please. Come on, please. Oh my God. Hey, everybody. Good evening and welcome once again. Hey, we're on live. Once again, you've stumbled into a conversation you shouldn't have heard part of.
Yeah, because I don't like anal sex. I don't. I think it's number one wrong. And something to do to somebody, why would you do that? So anyway, back to
hey, welcome back to the number one
Quarantine Concert Series. My name's Ron White. This is Alex Reymundo, the king of the world, Reymundo. That's what that means, king of the world.
And we are working on that part.
We're working on that part. It's a work in progress. But we're going to have a great show for you tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We're here for a few reasons. One of them is to bring live music to the stagnant hearts of the masses. And it's something that we've missed in our lives, and we've found a way to do it. And it's great. And your response has been amazing. We have how many views do we have on this show?
Dig this. We're into week number 30, which means that we're on the back half of a year. We're at show number 111, and we're over 200 million.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Everybody wanted it. We just figured out a way to do it. We promote our tequila, which is the finest tequila. The beauty of the world is that they don't all go by advertising, which is just you telling the world how great you are. They go by reviews and recommendations, and so that's what we want you to do. We want you to go on and read the reviews about this tequila, see what people say, look at the medals we've won, give it a try. It's amazing, and
enjoy the party
and enjoy the fun that we're having with it. It's called Number Juan, JUAN. You see the bottles; they're gorgeous, right behind Alex's right shoulder.
They lit up on cue. How about that?
Yeah, that was good.
We practiced that. No, we didn't.
We've had so many people help us get us here, and
we have, and we want to thank some of those people.
The Walgreens that have liquor stores. Well, all the Walgreens are great, but some of them have liquor stores, and they sell our tequila.
Those ones are better.
Little bitty boutique liquor stores, and they can sell whatever they want. Anybody would love to be there, be in their stores. And they chose us because they were going for nothing but quality. And we love them for it. Total Wine and Spirits, selling our booze all over the United States of America. We love them. Sometimes people
California, Florida
need their help, all of Steve Smith's bars in
Lower Broadway.
On Broadway in Nashville, Tennessee. Alex, what are those bars?
Those bars are Tootsie's. They are Honky Tonk Central. They are Kid Rock's Honky Tonk and Rippies.
Well,
Forgive me, everybody.
Nearly all of them belong to Steve Smith. So go down there.
They do.
And ask for number JUAN Tequila, and he'll give it to you because he bought a butt ton of it, and he's a great guy. Play golf,
and it's a great place to party.
And but everybody that supports us all over. Who are some more people we need to thank?
We're
only sponsors, so you have to listen to us do this for a minute.
We want to thank the Lex and Terry Morning Radio Show all across the country for supporting us. Yeah,
that was a good one.
And guess. Yeah, I mean, I had it in my pocket. And what else we want to do is let you know that you can go to the Hard Rock Seminole casinos now in the state of Florida and the Coconut Creek and enjoy number JUAN Tequila there. And you will for a long, long time. From now on, I think is what we're talking about. Yeah, so step into those places, have some fun, drink some number JUAN
perpetuity.
Tequila. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're also going to be broadcasting a few of
that's right.
concert series from Hard Rock Casinos, and we know what dates those are, right?
Those are on the 12th of December, on the 17th of December, and the 19th. We'll be broadcasting live. Tater and I in the same room. Tater, first time that we're going to do that. We're going to be in the same room, and here's the cool part: you're going to get the stream like you always do, but there's a live element.
We've done other things in the same room, but never that.
It is the first time. This is about to happen.
Quarantine concert series. We've always been in remote locations.
Yeah. But we'll be together. It'll be a live band, live audience coming to you from the Hard Rock properties. So check that out and visit these places and have fun. And I think with all that being said, tomorrow night, Brendan Martin, he is a Kentucky boy. And let me just say, he's going to show you how it's done. Check him out tomorrow night. The Rise Above, you saw him last Friday. 14 million streams. Guess what? I had a bunch of people asking, I want to see it again. And of course, you try to tell them how to go see it. But you know what we're going to do? We're just going to let you see it again. On Saturday, we're going to do an encore performance of The Rise Above. So this is a great weekend. And let's get to the party. What do you say?
All right. I'm in 100%.
Don't forget to tip these artists, y'all. They're playing and you guys are enjoying the shows. Crank it up. Connect your Bluetooth speaker. This guy he comes to you from Pig, Kentucky. Swear to God, there's a town called Pig, Kentucky. And he's about to have a baby, which is incredible because he's a man.
Right. No, it's really weird.
It'll be the first time ever. No, he and his wife, his family is about to start. So tip him, enjoy him. Please make welcome Mr. Rye Davis.
Well, I was thumbing from Montgomery, had my guitar on my back, when a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. Said, "It's a long walk to Nashville, would you like a ride, son?" Well, I sat down in the front seat and I turned on the radio, and them sad old songs coming out of them speakers, solid country gold. Then I noticed the stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light, and I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Yeah. Well, have you paid your dues, and can you moan the blues and bend them guitar strings? He said, boy, can you make folks feel what you're feeling inside? Well, if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Well, it cried just south of Nashville, and he turned that car around. He said, this is where you get off, boy. I'm going back to Alabama. As I stepped out of that Cadillac, I said, mister, many thanks. He said, you don't call me mister, mister. The whole world calls me Hank. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Well, have you paid your dues, and can you moan them blues and bend them guitar strings? He said, boy, can you make folks feel what you're feeling inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Yeah. Well, have you paid your dues, and can you moan them blues and bend them guitar strings? He said, boy, can you make folks feel what you're feeling inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride.
Yeah. Is now.
I'll wind up going where she told me to go. But right now I'm rolling down this road to my next show. And out here on the highway is the only life I know. And you ain't got time for nothing else if you wanna rock and roll. No. They said, so write yourself a song, boy, it's money in the bank. Yeah, well, I'll sing along while we ride your gravy train. Rub elbows with the big wigs and get amongst their ranks. But I don't need their permission and I don't care what they think. So I may wind up going where she told me to go. Yeah, but right now I'm rolling down this road to my next show. And out here on the highway is the only life I know. And you ain't got time for nothing else if you wanna rock and roll. They said, so write yourself a song, boy, it's money in the bank. Well, I'll sing along while we ride your gravy train. Rub elbows with the big wigs and get amongst their ranks. But I don't need their permission and I don't care what they think. So I may wind up going where she told me to go. Yeah, but right now I'm rolling down this road to my next show. And out here on the highway is the only life I know. And you ain't got time for nothing else if you wanna rock and roll. No. Hey, hey, all right. Hi, y'all. How's your mom and them? I appreciate y'all having me on here this evening. Thanks to Ron and Alex and JUAN Tequila and everybody for tuning in. on this quarantine version of a Facebook Live concert. My name is Rye Davis. That's Rye like the whiskey. I hail from the hopping metropolis of Pig, Kentucky. Y'all heard that right. My name is Rye from Pig, R-Y-E from P-I-G, baby. I'm going to be singing y'all some songs this evening, a lot of which that I wrote, some of which that you'll be familiar with. If you're interested in sharing you, I know this is a tough time for everybody, but I am accepting tips through Venmo and PayPal and the whole 9 yards, however you want to do. However you want to give me your money, I'll take it. That's just how it works, you know what I'm talking about? But thank y'all again for tuning in. This is a little song of mine called Love You Till Morning. It's a song that I wrote with my wife, Brandy, on my first album called A Story to Tell. It goes a little something like this right here. It's the little things you do that make me lose my mind. Like the way you're reaching over me to turn out the light. I'd rather love you till morning than kiss you goodnight. I know it ain't the same old thing we do, but there's something about the way my t-shirt's fitting you. I'd rather love you till morning than kiss you goodnight. And no, I ain't ever too tired to love you like you need to be loved. And oh yeah, we'll just be getting started when that big old sun comes up. So baby, turn off all the lights and meet me in the bed. But there won't be no sleeping, like I said. I'd rather love you till morning than kiss you goodnight. And no, I ain't ever too tired to love you like you need to be loved. And oh yeah, we'll just be getting started when that big old sun comes up. So baby, clean it like you do to tell me it's bedtime. Let me whisper what I'm thinking before your lips touch mine. I'd rather love you till morning than kiss you goodnight. I'm gonna love you till morning before I kiss you goodnight. And there you go. There's a little song for you called Love You Till Morning that came out of my first album called A Story to Tell. Yeah. So, I like that song. Hope y'all enjoyed it too. I guess it wouldn't be a show sponsored by JUAN Tequila if I wasn't drinking some JUAN Tequila. So, I reckon it's about time to do that. How about it? I'm drinking the silver bottle tonight. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. So, here's to y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me and tuning in. Hope you enjoy the show. This next song here is one you probably know. It's one of the songs that one of the first songs that I ever wrote, or It's one of the first songs that I ever learned and started singing, and I wrote a little extended verse to it. Because to be honest with y'all, when I first started playing, I didn't have any idea what the hell I was doing. And if I'm still being honest with you, I really still don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I try real hard, and I figure a good place for me to start would write extended verses to the songs that I already knew and loved. and this here's one of them. So I'm going to play you a little extendo verse here to a song called Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys. So a little Willie and Waylon for you right here. Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds of gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. If you don't understand it, and he don't die young, he'll probably just ride away. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home, they're always alone, even with someone they love. Willie!
Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings.
Little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take it. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Oh, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. All right, this is the part where I gear you up to hear the extended verse and tell you why I wrote it. It's kind of today's version of Mamas Don't Let You Cowboys. It's really more of a half a verse, I guess. But it came to me. It came to me, and I mean it. It goes a little something like this. The pause is for dramatic effect. Mamas, don't let your cowboys grow up to be babies. They'll never leave home and just get student loans and stay on the couch and be lazy. Oh, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Oh, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. All right, little Willie and Waylon for you there. I grew up a huge Willie and Waylon fan. I think my dad probably had every Waylon Jennings record ever made, and that's no exaggeration. So those guys are really an influence on me, and I appreciate y'all listening. See if I can read some of these comments over here. If I can get my woohoo yeehaw. That's what I'm talking about, Alicia. Hell yeah. Kenny Joe Davis, Ride Damn Davis. That's right, man. That's right. Ride Damn Davis. Here we go. Jeffrey Blades, awesome vocals. Well, thank you, sir. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks again to Number One Tequila for having me on here. This is the best tequila I have ever had, and that is no joke. I'm not just saying that because I'm on here. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff, y'all. So here's to y'all. Thank you so much. Actually, I've got a little bit of a toast I'd like to go ahead and make here. For everybody drinking at home, their Number One Tequila. This next song here is a song that I wrote when I came in from a night of drinking, and the best way to describe what happened is I was plumb inebriated. I try not to use words that I can't spell, but that's the best way to describe it. I was drinking with a friend of mine who I grew up with my entire life, and being where I'm from Pig, Kentucky, baby, it's kind of right in the heart of the Bible Belt. And to make a long story short, sometimes folks try to push their opinion on you, you know what I'm saying? They get to preaching at you a little bit, and that's what my buddy was doing. He was out, now granted it was his idea even. He started talking about how if I didn't quit my drinking, he said, "Right, I got to tell you something that's been sitting on my heart." And he was just drunk as I was, mind you. He said, "If you don't quit your drinking and you're running around and you're playing in them bars," he said, "you're going to go to hell." And I said, "Well, hell, that sounds terrible." But then I got to thinking about it, and I said, "Let me tell you something, man." I said, "Me and you grew up doing the exact same stuff. We do the exact same stuff tonight. I just don't hide it. So let me tell you something. You ain't no better than I am. So if I go to hell, then I'll save you a seat." And that's what leads to this toast right here. Here's to us hoping that we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you a seat. Go a little something like this right here. Well, I'm tired of you acting like you're better than me, with all your preaching and your teaching and your hypocrisy. So let's make a toast before I take this drink. Here's to us hoping that we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you a seat. Now I know I'm not perfect, but neither are you. So I don't need you judging everything that I do. Let he who ain't sinned cast the first stone. But if that ain't you, then brother, leave me alone. 'Cause I'm tired of you acting like you're better than me, with all your preaching and your teaching and your hypocrisy. So let's make a toast before I take this drink. Here's to us hoping that we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you a seat. Well, I don't know your story, and you don't know mine. If there's a right and a wrong, then we'll find out in time. So I'll just keep doing the best I can do. Yeah, I'll worry about me, and you worry about you. And I'm tired of you acting like you're better than me, with all your preaching and your teaching and your hypocrisy. So let's make a toast before I take this drink. Here's to us hoping that we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you, AC. Yeah, here's to us hoping that we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you, AC. She buddy. Cheers, y'all. All right, then this next song here, golly, right, English, is a song that I wrote with my wife, not about my wife. There's a big difference when you start talking about cheating songs. So, y'all just remember that. It's a little song called She'd Know. Hope you enjoy it. It goes a little something like this. If I could write our song, put words to melody about all the times we've had and what you mean to me. Well, I could sing of your blue eyes and your sweet Chanel perfume, or the way our shadows dance in the secrets of this room. Every line full of memories as words began to flow. So I can't write our song, 'cause she'd know. She'd piece it together one line at a time, all the nights she spent alone. Lord, it took so long for me to earn her trust, that by the last verse it'd be gone. A ballad of our love will cause a broken home. So I can't write our song, 'cause she'd know. Well, our story would unfold, 'cause her eyes ain't blue, and Chanel #5, that ain't her perfume. There's a gold band on my hand that says I have her faith. But every time that I'm with you, a tan line takes its place. She learned love of you and me and all the lies that I have told. So I can't write our song, 'cause she'd know. She'd piece it together one line at a time, all the nights she spent alone. Yeah, it took so long for me to earn her trust, by the last verse it'd be gone. A ballad of our love will cause a broken home. So I can't write our song, she'd know. And I know her heart would break if she knew that mine were torn between a love we know is wrong and the vows that I once swore. She'd piece it together one night at a time, all the nights she spent alone. Lord, it took so long for me to earn her trust, that by the last verse it'd be gone. A ballad of our love will cause a broken home. So I can't write our song, she'd know. She'd know. And there you go, y'all. That's a little cheating song called She'd Know that I wrote with my wife, not about my wife. Don't forget that. I've gotten poked in the chest by little short drunk ladies telling me that I ought to be ashamed of myself for singing that for singing that song around them. So, yeah, but, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I really want to thank, I just cannot thank Ron and Alex enough, and JUAN Tequila and VBar Live for doing what they're doing for us artists during this time of COVID and this quarantine series. It makes it kind of hard to make a living. So we really, really appreciate you guys doing what you're doing to keep music alive and keep live music as live as we possibly can during this quarantine series. So thank y'all so much for doing that. Y'all don't forget, I do have my Venmo and my PayPal. If you guys do like what you hear, you don't have to tip by any means. I understand it's a hard time for everybody, but we would truly appreciate it. I'm actually... I'm going to call it the Bouts to Be a Daddy Fund. That's what I'm going to call this. That's where all the money's going to be going to. I'm having a little girl in May. It's going to be my first child. My smoking hot wife, Brandy /manager / co-writing partner, is actually here with me tonight, and we felt the baby kick for the first time tonight. So we're excited about that. So anything that you tip, not to be getting, not to pull all the heartstrings, but the Bouts to Be a Daddy Fund could really use a little bit of cash in there. So thank y'all so much for everybody that has donated so far. Thanks again to JUAN. Thanks again to VBar. Thanks again to Ron and Alex for having us on here. I'll read a couple of these comments real quick. Tip right, info on screen. Alex, thanks, man. I appreciate you, Alex. Thanks again for having me on here. Bobby Watson, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Well, thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that, too. Can we get back to the judgy? Yeah, I'll get back to the songs as soon as I can. I've got to make the announcement, though, that I'm having a baby. I can't let that go. You know what I'm saying? I got to pull on some of them heartstrings a little bit. I'll play as many judgy songs as we need to play. Seriously talented. Thanks, man. Or thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's get back to singing some tunes here. But first, T.O., number one. Damn, that's good. All right, let's get another pick here. Broke my pick. Here, I'm going to toss it to the crowd. There you go. It's about like my early shows. That's about like the applause that I got when I first started playing. All right, let's do this one right here. This is a song from the perspective of Trouble, and then I'll play y'all a cover that I know y'all probably know. It's called Trouble. Goes a little something like this. It's a song kind of loosely based around my life and stuff that keeps happening. I'm the house you thought you wanted and the debt you can't afford. I'm the girl that you gave everything, it turned out to be a whore. I'm the one too many good time, late night DUI. You'll never get away from me, 'cause I know where to hide. I'm trouble, yeah, I'm trouble. You never see me coming, I sneak up from behind, and I prey on good intentions, 'cause they make the best disguise. My favorite time to strike is when things are going good. I never look like you think I would. I'm trouble. And I'm the help you tried to hand to a friend in need, who traded in the cash you gave for methamphetamine. And I'm the work that you put first, and I'm the reason you ain't home. Yeah, and I'm why that young wife of yours spends too many nights alone. I'm trouble. You never see me coming, I sneak up from behind, and I prey on good intentions. They make the best disguise. And my favorite time to strike is when things are going good. I never look like you think I would. I'm trouble. I'm trouble. I'm an every lesson learned. I'm here to make you quit. And the more you try to fight me, the harder that I hit. So how bad do you want it? 'Cause I'm right around the bend, and I ain't going anywhere. I'll be here till the end. I'm trouble. You never see me coming. I sneak up from behind, and I'm prey on good intentions. They make the best disguise. My favorite time to strike is when things are going good. I never look like you think I would. I'm trouble. I'm trouble. I'm trouble. There's a brand new one for you there. One called Trouble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'll get to another song that you guys know. Let's go ahead and read, see if I can read some of these comments. I got to squinting a little bit right here, make sure I can do it. There's a brand new song. Oh, that's Brandy, yeah. I caught it. Caught what? What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? They said I caught it. Hello from Ontario, Canada. Well, hi there, Ken. From Ontario, Canada. Cheers to you. Let's do... Okay, so I try not to get... I try not to push my opinions on nobody whenever I get to get up here singing these songs, because just because I got a microphone in front of me doesn't mean my opinion's any better than yours. It just means that it's louder. So, but the two things that I do believe in, I believe we live in the greatest country on the face of the planet. That's number one. I believe in love. So this would be three things. And the third thing that I really, absolutely believe in, and I'll stand to till my death, is that Tracy Lawrence had the most underrated mullet in country music history, and I will stand by that for as long as I live. Here's a little Tracy Lawrence song for you, one of my all-time favorite songs. It's called Time Marches On, mixing a cover you may know if you got somebody close to you in your kitchen while you're drinking their dance. If you ain't got nobody with you all by yourself, just keep drinking. That's what we're here for. A little Time Marches On going right meow. Sister cries out from baby bed. Brother runs in, feathers on his head. Mama's in her room, learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings Elijah and Dear John. Time marches on. Time marches on. Sisters using rouge, clear complexion soap. Brother's wearing beads and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes sound. And Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. Time marches on. Time marches on. South moves north, north moves south. A star is born, a star burns out. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. Sister calls herself a sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet with high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. And Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree as the angels sing an old Hank Williams song. Time marches on, and time marches on. Time marches on, time marches on. Time marches on, time marches on. Thank y'all very much for an old Tracy Lawrence tune right there. Hope y'all are still enjoying yourselves. That's one of my all-time favorite songs, and I really do mean when I say that I believe that Tracy Lawrence had the most underrated mullet in country music history. That's not something to be joked around about. You get all this talk about these folks now that's got it, and they just ain't got nothing on them. I'm telling you, I don't know how much white rain that man had to use, but I bet he had trap muscles hiding behind that thing for days. I bet he still got trap muscles from back in the day just from hauling that thing around. I don't know. I'm just making stuff. I'm still getting used to not having the crowd here clapping or booing or whatever they normally do, so now I'm just rambling on about mullets and white rain and stuff and Tracy Lawrence. So hope you're still enjoying yourselves. Let's try a new one. Trouble was a new song. This is one that I've only played out a couple times, so bear with me here as I remember this little chord change that I got. But it's a song that my wife and I wrote. While I'll take another drink here. About women that we grew up around, the type of women that we grew up around. It's one called Real Woman. Goes a little something like this. She don't mind drinking on Sunday. Tries not to cuss when she prays. Her life may be an open book, but she like to tear out a page. Her fingernails ain't always painted. If they are, then she done it herself. She's gonna get much as she's getting, but she won't be a notch on some belt. She's a woman, strong as they come. A woman, a real woman. Thinks leather smells better than roses, and that whiskey tastes better than wine. She ain't gonna act like it's all okay. She'll tell you what's on her mind. She's a woman, strong as they come. A woman, a real woman. She's heaven and a heartache, tender and tough. Never too much, but she's more than enough. She's a woman, strong as they come. A woman, a real woman. A real woman. A real woman. She don't mind drinking on Sunday. Tries not to cuss when she prays. There you go. Another brand new one goes out to all those women out there that thinks whiskey or tequila, number one tequila, tastes better than wine. That's one of my favorite songs that Brandy and I wrote together. I'm not talking in the microphone now, am I? That's one of my favorite songs that Brandy and I wrote together, and we're really looking forward to the new album. Of course, when COVID and all that hit, we were actually in the studio, so it pushed everything back at least a year. We just released an album not too long ago. I gotta get me some more of this tequila. I can't let it go to waste. It looks like tonight I'm gonna be pulling for the first time ever. I'm gonna be pulling the DD card, the daddy's instead of designated driver, it's gonna be called Daddy's Drunk. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it Daddy's Drunk. So Mama's got to drive home. I'm pulling that card tonight. It's only like an hour from here, so she can drive me home after I finish up some of this number one tequila. But back to what I was saying while I got this thing pouring here before I sing you a couple more songs. We do got music everywhere, y'all. If you do enjoy what you're hearing tonight, I'm on everything. I don't even know what else out there anymore. I know it's not even iTunes anymore. I think it's like Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Everything. Yeah, just do your thing. And check out the music if you enjoy it. We just released an EP called Cut to Tape. Check that out. Story to tell before that. And we got new music coming. And that will be one of those songs coming. They don't do no good to pour it if I ain't drinking it, does it? Goes a little something like this right here. Thank y'all so much again for having me out here. Number one tequila, Ron, Alex, and VBar Live for having us. We love you guys. And we love everybody that's tuning in. I'm getting all sentimental now. Here's to y'all. How about a waltz? Let's do a little waltz, and then I'll get back. I love playing we've been working really hard on some of this new stuff, and I love playing my songs. I'll get to playing some covers for you guys here in a minute for those of you that just are at home wanting to hear some stuff that you know. But this one right here is a waltz. It's called Lavender Candles. It's country as cornbread, so forgive me. It goes a little something like this. Lavender candles that burned in her room, danced in the window that I just snuck through. And I knew every squeak in that old hardwood floor, and that I was home free past the third loose board. And we both knew I love you was a little white lie that we said to each other to make it alright. In a rush to grow up, and it was finally our turn. Yeah, we were learning to love and loving to learn. Her daddy was a pastor who preached against hate. If he knew what we was doing, we'd have tested his faith. And I held his world in the palm of my hand. I came in a boy, but I left a man. And we both knew I love you was a little white lie that we said to each other to make it alright. In a rush to grow up, and it was finally our turn. Yeah, we were learning to love and love and to learn. And we both knew I love you was a little white lie that we said to each other to make it all right in a rush to grow up. And it was finally our turn. We were learning to love and love and to learn. Lavender candles that burned in her room, danced in the window that I just snuck through. And there you go, a little song called song Lavender Candles that was on our first album. And I like that song. I like playing that song. I like waltzes. I know nobody, I know all the, I know a lot of folks don't particularly like waltzes, but my fans do. But as far as like maybe getting on mainstream, it's not really the thing. But I love country music. Y'all love country music, and I love rock and roll music. And that's what I plan on making for the rest of my life. And with y'all's help, I get to keep doing that. So thanks again for everybody for tuning in. I just can't thank y'all enough for having me up here. This is really cool, so thank you so much for that. I hope y'all enjoying the songs. Let's see if I can read some of these comments. Brandy, oh my, different, that's not my Brandy. Yeah, oh my, we're scrolling back up here. Dear Jesus, love this. Thank you, Bobby. All right. Denise, fire, wow. His voice is incredible. Phil, I appreciate that. Thanks, man. Stephen Ackard, your songs are the best, brother. Thanks, man. Thanks for tuning in. Jim Hoyt, the Hoyts. Oh, I got the Hoyts online tonight. Good deal. Let's waltz. Alex Reymundo. All right, Alex, I just waltzed for you. Sunday drinking and cussing, yes. Oh, that was from the first one. Awesome. So it looks like y'all are enjoying the songs. The ones that are enjoying are commenting anyway. That's what's important. I hope everybody out there is enjoying it. These are songs that a lot of these songs hit near and dear to our heart. We try not to write a whole lot of fluff. Sometimes we do. You know, sometimes people got to get out there drinking and doing their thing and having fun, which is what we're doing tonight. But it feels good to pour out my heart. It's been a while since I've been under the lights and been able to sing and do some of this as much as I want anyway. So thank y'all so much. Like I said earlier, there's two things that I believe in. There's three things that I believe in. The first one is love. The second one is the Tracy Mullet. See, now he's Tracy Mullet. He's not even Tracy Lawrence. Tracy Lawrence had the most underrated mullet in country music history. And the third one, and maybe one of the most important, is that we live in the greatest country on the planet. Y'all know there's a lot of stuff going on, but I don't want to get too caught up in it or any of that kind of stuff. I just want to say that I'm proud to be where I'm from, and I support everybody who loves where they live, and they're going out there during this time of crisis and supporting themselves and their family members, and making sure that they're keeping this country going. And you guys are the backbone of America, everybody out there that's still working and doing their thing. This is a song that we wrote and released right before COVID hit, literally like 2 days. We had no idea what was going to happen, but we've got a lot of emails and a lot of things saying that this song helped them out. So it's called Everyday America, and it goes out for everybody, every American out there going and doing your thing and standing up for what you believe in. It goes a little something like this. He's up before the sun breaks, and the rooster ain't had a chance to crow. He's the kind that keeps the country fed, and the kind that makes his living row by row. That's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. With a caffeine buzz and light blue scrubs, going room to room, checking vital signs. She don't mind the overnight shift, doing anything she can to save a life. That's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. 'Cause behind the scenes, they're the face, the ones that have what it takes, give us hope and keep our country strong. And that's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. On a concrete floor, his back is sore, working at the plant in a factory line, providing for his family, so you know he don't mind the overtime. And that's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. 'Cause behind the scenes, they're the face, ones that have what it takes, give us hope and keep our country strong. And that's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. He can feel the sand between his teeth as he looks through the crosshairs of his gun. He's a million miles away from home, but he laid down his life before he runs. And that's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. 'Cause behind the scenes, they're the face, ones that have what it takes, give us hope and keep our country strong. And that's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. And that's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. And there you go, y'all. That one goes out to all of y'all, keeping this country the greatest country to live in on the planet. Thank you very much. And thank you to JUAN Tequila for having me on tonight. You get to meet all these fine new folks. Thank you very much. Jim Hoyt, one of my favorite. Denise got all the American flags there. Good deal. Here's to y'all. Veteran proud. We appreciate you, Jimmy. Thank you much. All right, then. Let's do this one. This is a song that goes out to a lot of folks out there who think that they're fighting by themselves, and you're not. You're not the only one going through this. It's our responsibility as songwriters and entertainers to make sure that everybody's having a good time, but to also make sure that we're bringing light to subjects that don't get enough attention, and one of those subjects is a terrible disease called Alzheimer's and dementia. I'll keep the story short, but my wife was telling me how they found out her grandfather had it, and it's because he left home one day, and he didn't come home for a long time. They got a call from the police saying that they had found him, and he kept driving through the same toll booth over and over because he couldn't remember how to get home. And that really stuck with me, how a man can live his entire life and provide for his family and be the figurehead of a family, and then all of a sudden not know who he even is or where he's at or all the people that he's lived that entire life for and who they are. So we sat down and wrote this song. It's a storytelling song, like I believe country songs ought to be. So it's one of them you'll have to hang in there to the end to kind of get it. But it's called King Me, and it goes out to everybody who has a family member, or if you're somebody who's struggling with that terrible disease of Alzheimer's or dementia. It goes out to y'all. It goes a little something like this right here, and we hope you enjoy it. I stopped by my parents' house 'cause Mama called today. Dad broke out the checkers, it's his favorite game to play. Well, I walked in the kitchen while he set up the board, grabbed some Dr. Peppers from the refrigerator door. He said, "Grade another doctor," while I hand him his drink. But I've heard that joke before, it's the same one every week. Then he takes off on some story of an early memory. He pauses in the middle and then he says to me, "Well, I remember my first kiss, my first car, my first fight. And I remember where I was on the day that Elvis died. How can a man recall all of these milestones, not remember where he puts his phone?" Mom walks in with medicine. He said she thinks I'll forget, but it's a never-ending stream of pills, and I'm so damn tired of it. It's strange how I recall some things from my life oh so clear, but if you were to ask me now, I can't tell you the year. But I remember my first kiss, my first car, my first fight. And I remember where I was on the day that Elvis died. But I can't recall directions home from the hardware store. I got lost last week and they don't let me drive no more. Well, we played all afternoon, and when his black one jumped my red, he looked at me and smiled. "King me's what he said." Then he made his final move and our game came to an end. He said, "When you come back tomorrow, then I just might let you in." And I remember my first kiss, my first car, my first fight. And I remember where I was on the day that Elvis died. Thanks for playing checkers, I always loved this game. Could you please remind me of your name? There you go. That's a little song. That's a little song called "King Me." It goes out to all those who are struggling with that terrible, terrible thing called Alzheimer's and dementia. So just for anybody out there that is going through that, just know that you're not alone. A lot of families are going through it, and our family has went through it before. And we're just thinking about you, praying for you, whole 9 yards. And hope you enjoyed the song, and I hope it brought a little closure to somebody and brought a little bit of attention to something that needs it. Okay, let's play another in here. Of course, before we play another one, though, we got to thank JUAN Tequila. I just keep throwing these things. This stuff's like water, man. It's better than water. It's got water in it, and it's JUAN Tequila. You know what I'm saying? It keeps you hydrated. I'm trying to be a spokesperson right now. I don't know what all it does for you. I just know it tastes good and it makes me buzz good, and that's what we're doing this for. Make sure everybody's having a good time. To y'all, JUAN Tequila. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Alex. And thanks, VBar Live, for having me on here tonight. And thank all of y'all. I'm just going to keep throwing these toasts up here. That's what I'm talking about. It's an excuse for me to keep throwing them back. All right, then. Let's play think of something. Maybe everybody knows out there that ain't. Maybe a song you ain't heard in a while that everybody knows a song, and maybe I ain't played in a while. How about some Bob Seger? Y'all like Bob Seger? Any Bob Seger fans out there? Let me know in the comments if you're a Bob Seger fan. It'll probably be too late by the time I get going. It's an old Bob Seger tune that gets more and more true every single day that I am out there on the road doing my thing. It's called Turn the Page. Hope you like it. Been a while. Do my own little rendition of it here. See how y'all like it. On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can hear the engine roaring one night on no song, and you think about the woman and the girl you met the night before. And your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. We walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road. You can feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Yes, sometimes you can't hear them talk, other times you can. It's the same old cliche, is that a woman or a man? And even though you're outnumbered, you still take a stand. Take a stand. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage. There I go, I'm playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Out here in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try and give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, you lie awake in bed. The echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head. Smoke a day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage. there I go, playing a little star again. There I go, turn the page. Here I am on the road again. Here I am upon this stage. There I go, I'm playing a star again. There I go, turn the page. There I go, turn the page. There I go, turn the page. Little Bob Seger action for you there. Been a while since I played that one. I covered that one. With my buddy, a fellow named Mr. Brandon Martin, who I believe is actually going to be on here, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all be sure and check him out. The last time I played that song was with him. We done a little duet of it, so y'all might have to check that out too. But yeah, so that's one of my all-time favorite songs. Gets more and more true every single time that I play. Been on the road and doing my thing. Yeah. So there you go, a little Bob Seger tune for you. Now back to one of mine. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to. Ron asked me to, when I had a drink, to make sure that I showed my true excitement and to. I believe the term was to have a look of. Euphoria, like one of those rubber sex blow-up dolls. So here we go. I'm going to give it a whirl. Y'all let me know what you think of it. You ready? There it was. So I did my part, Ron. There you go, man. And it is that good. It's that good. If it wasn't that good, I wouldn't do it. If it wasn't that good, I wouldn't do it, man. All right, let's play another one of mine here real quick. How about I'm gonna slow it down just a tad here. This is a song that I wrote by myself one day, sitting around thinking about the state that the world's in, and how sometimes you just wish you could go back to younger days. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was a kid, everything was just so much simpler. And you didn't have to worry about people stabbing you in the back, and you didn't have to worry about all the monsters that you thought were your friends, because the monsters hid under the bed. So this is a song that I sat down and wrote one day, just being in that mood, and sometimes I still get in that mood, and it's called "Monsters Under the Bed." It goes a little something like this. This old world's full of monsters, hiding in plain sight. It's hard to tell just who's who, know what's wrong and right. They do what they can to earn your trust before they show their teeth. So now I question everything, not sure what to believe. But it wasn't always like this. Back when I was young, I knew where the monsters hid. Every day was fun. Right and wrong were clear to see, and I could tell who was my friend. I find myself wishing I could go back again to paper airplanes and BB guns, pocket knives and arrowheads, and the innocence of being young. A world with supper time and nursery rhymes and the words that Jesus said and the monsters lived under the bed. Now it's politics and relationships, mortgages and wars. Sometimes I feel like giving up, like it ain't worth fighting for. But there's another generation that's coming after me. Gotta make the world they live in a better place to be. With paper airplanes and BB guns, pocket knives and arrowheads, and the innocence of being young. Where was supper time and nursery rhymes and the words that Jesus said, and the monsters lived under the bed. Paper airplanes, BB guns, pocket knives and arrowheads, and the innocence of being young. Where was supper time and nursery rhymes and the words that Jesus said, and the monsters lived under the bed? Where was supper time and nursery rhymes and the words that Jesus said, and the monsters lived under the bed? And the monsters lived under the bed. And the monsters lived under the bed. There you go. Another original song for you there, one called Monsters Under the Bed. That really hits home to me, I know for sure, and I hope it does for some of y'all out there as well. Well, all right, y'all. The time has come for me to try and wrap it up for the night. So I'm going to play you guys a couple more songs before I head on out of here, but I just want at least one more time to thank number one, Tequila. I want to thank Ron, and I want to thank Alex, and thanks to VBar Live for having me on here. It really means a ton. And also, just your friendly reminder that if you can, we would truly appreciate. I've got my Venmo and my PayPal up there for tips. So anybody who's able to do that, wants to put it in the Bouts to Be a Daddy Fund. That's what we're going to call it, the Bouts to Be a Daddy. That's all one word. But you can find me. It's Rye Davis and Rye Davis Music on Venmo and PayPal, or Whiskey Music, whatever it is. I don't know. It's probably on there. But y'all check it out. Got two more songs here. The first one is a song that this is a song. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. It's a rockin' little jingle about knowing what you want and going for it. No, that's not the one I'm going to sing right now. I'm going to send one out to all the mamas since I got a brand new mama coming here pretty soon. It's a song called Blue Jeans, and I wrote this song whenever my mama told me that she knew everything I did in high school because I was too stupid to take everything out of my blue jean pockets before she washed them. I wrote this with my good friend, Mr. Jeffrey Blade, sitting on my mom and dad's porch one day. It goes a little something like this. It's called Blue Jeans. These old blue jeans been tattered and torn, earned a skull ring in their denims. Whoa, they've been under pressure, they've never broke. Yeah, when mama washed my jeans, Lord, them secrets they told. They told all about the night I snuck out from the smell of spilled whiskey and all the beer caps. The time that I punched that old boy in the mouth. Them old blood stains, Lord, they're still hanging round. These old blue jeans, bed and tattered and tore, earned a skull ring in their denims wore. They've been under pressure they've never broke. Yeah, when Mama washed my jeans, Lord, the secrets they told. It's how she found out about the heart that I broke, from all of the letters that my first love wrote. And that yellow big collider's how she found out I smoked. It brought tears to her eyes, that much I know. These old blue jeans, bed and tattered and tore, earned a skull ring in their denims wore. They've been under pressure they've never broke. Yeah, when Mama washed my jeans, Lord, them secrets they told. Well, they've been to church and a dusty old bar, and just like me, Lord, they've earned every scar. They've been under pressure they've never broke. Yeah, when Mama washed my jeans, Lord, them secrets they told. They've been under pressure they've never broke. Yeah, when Mama washed my jeans, Lord, them secrets they told. There you go. It was a little song called Blue Jeans for you there. Again, I just, before I play my last song here, I just want to thank everybody so much for having me out. And I really appreciate number one, and I appreciate Ron and Alex for doing what they do and keeping the music alive during all this. I know it sounds corny or whatever, but it really means a lot to us that people still appreciate live music in whatever form that they can get it. So thank you so much. I appreciate you listening. Thanks, Ron. Thank you, Alex. Thanks, number one. Thanks for VBar Live for having us up here. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. This will be my last song of the evening, so I might as well take one more drink here. Oh, my goodness. I'll save a little bit for the very end. How about that? It's a little song about knowing what you want and going for it and not taking no for an answer. It's a song called They All Know My Name. It goes out to everybody who wants to be appreciated for what they do for a living and wants to be great at what they do and doesn't care to kind of put it out there to the world. It goes a little something like this. It's a rocking little jingle. I hope you enjoy my last song of the evening, y'all. Thanks again. I'm Rye Davis, and we will see y'all next time. With a cheap guitar and a broken heart, a lot of blood, sweat, and beer, I pour out my soul up on this stage, and they don't even know I'm here. But I'm hanging on by some thread of hope, knowing one day things are gonna change. when everybody sings my songs. And they all know my name. Give me a six string, I got a melody and a story to tell. Yeah, you're wasting your time, waiting on me to fail. I got a tip jar and I'll play for free. One day things are gonna change when everybody sings my songs. They all know my name. Some folks would say that I've walked away from good jobs I should have kept. But I don't care, 'cause that ain't me. This is who I am. There's something deep inside of me, a lot of songs that ain't been wrote. Well, it's a long way to the top. Well, man, that ain't no joke. Give me a six string, I got a melody and a story to tell. Yeah, you're wasting your time, waiting on me to fail. I got a tip jar and I'll play for free. But one day things are gonna change when everybody sings my songs. And they all know my name. Give me a six string, I got a melody and a story to tell. Yeah, you're wasting your time, waiting on me to fail. I got a tip jar and I'll play for free. One day things are gonna change when everybody sings my songs. And they all know my name. Yeah, well, they all know my name. With a cheap guitar and a broken heart, a lot of blood, sweat, and beer, I pour out my soul up on this stage, and they don't even know I'm here. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate number one Tequila. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, VBar. We will see y'all next time. I'm Rye Davis. That's Rye like the whiskey. Y'all look it up. Thanks so much.
Really well. That happened. Hey, everybody, welcome back. And you just missed you just got the laughter of an amazing story of the Chronicles of Tater and Alex. And speaking of amazing stories, give it up, everybody, for Rye Davis. Way to go, Rye Davis.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it.
I don't know if everybody can hear me at the same time right now, but what a voice, man! What an amazing voice, and what a great songwriter.
Genuine.
We dug the whole thing, and even the thing about Tracy Lawrence's mullet. And I thought you were about to go into a big political fucking thing, and I was like, oh no. And you had me hook, line, and sinker. I was like, oh, don't do it, dude. But
Nah.
There's no reason to celebrate. We're dead divided as a country. Nobody celebrate that. You know?
No, I'm not going to go into politics on them.
You're a funny guy. I got to tell you, it's kind of weird because Jeannie and I always judge people's appearance. And I, as it turned out, I thought you were more handsome than she did. I'm like,
oh, good.
Really handsome. And
I don't think that's a good thing, Rye. I don't think that's a good thing.
Well, it depends on what I'm going for, you know.
I got to tell you, I was all over it, man.
I think you're hot. Okay, don't let him say anything different.
Yeah, well,
thank you. Yeah.
Yes, and what a beautiful voice, and what a great songwriter.
Yeah.
Your wife has to be amazing because she writes well with you.
Yeah, the song you guys are really together, and the song about Alzheimer's. I was glued to these songs. I mean, I was too. Listening to this music, and thought it was absolutely spectacular. The only problem was when you said I had 2 songs left. After I listened to one, and then I switched over. because we're on a delay, and then you do like 8 more songs that I could have been listening to. Instead, I was talking about the story about me and Alex, where I'm driving a cop car drunk, and he's on the inside.
Hey, don't tell that story now. Don't tell that story now. Ixnay with the Ori stay. That's, by the way, that's cop Latin, everybody.
Cop Latin. Man, I can't thank y'all enough for the kind words, though. I really do appreciate. I appreciate y'all listening. You know, everybody doesn't do that, so thanks for listening.
Hey, Ron and I started these shows because we miss this in our lives. We miss the live music after our shows, and I'll tell you what, as difficult as COVID has been to everyone's families and mine as well, I look forward to these moments because I'm not missing these moments, right, Tater? I think Tater froze, everybody. Tater's making that doll face.
Well, he froze on a good face for him there. No, man, it's live shows of any sort of entertainment. I just miss being able to go out and do what we're doing, and having the Facebook lives and the wherever kind of lives you're watching it from. I'm not a tech savvy guy, but it really means a lot to be able to keep it alive, you know what I mean, and keep it into people's households when they need it.
It's important.
It's super important.
It's like something you said earlier. You said, "Hey, as a songwriter, we wouldn't be fulfilling our responsibility if we didn't talk about what needs to be spoken about." Something like that. You said, and that rings true. And we can't hear Ron. We can see him. By the way, that's right. I just remembered. We have a rule here at the Quarantine Concert Series. If we have a technical difficulty, usually it's because of Ron, but if we have one, we all drink. So drink up.
All right, fair enough.
Even though me and you are communicating, we're missing Ron's vocals right now. But I echo everything Ron said in the beginning about your performance, and that's what I could really tell is you're a performer. You were entertaining between the songs. You sang the songs. The ones you wrote were fantastic. I love when you, the Waylon and Willie, you reversed the one line "Cowboys to be babies."
Yeah,
great fucking job. And even with the "Turn the Page," you do take a stand.
Yeah, I went ahead and threw that in there. I didn't know if anybody caught that or not. Yeah.
I caught that. We got Tater back, and Tater, I know we can't hear you. I think you can hear us, and there he went away. So we got to drink again. That's another technique.
Let me get my.
We're looking for any reason to drink over here.
We're putting a dent in this bottle here. I tell you what. I'm changing it to DD. This is it's drunk daddy night.
I caught that too. I caught that too, man. We watch the whole show, bro. We watch it all.
Well, thank y'all, man.
And thank you, everybody, for this is number JUAN Tequila bringing you these shows, and we thank you for asking for it. And all your states, ask for it. Ask for it, and the day you drink it, you're going to realize why we're telling you to ask for it. And we'll keep bringing you fun.
Yeah. It really is. Oh, got a little feedback here. It's a great tequila. No shit. It's good stuff.
That's our new bumper sticker. No shit. It's good stuff.
Yeah, no shit. It's good. Number JUAN Tequila. No shit. It's good stuff. No shit.
Hey, here's what we can say. We're number JUAN, and everything else is number 2.
Yeah.
We got Ron. We got no vocals on him. Let's take a little drink, and I'll tell him about what's happening tomorrow.
All right, fair enough.
I didn't even realize this at the beginning of the show, but I'm excited. I'm always excited about the shows because I get to pick the talent, and I get to know these artists before to happen. I realized tonight and tomorrow night you guys are both from Kentucky.
Is Brandon Martin coming on here from tomorrow?
Yeah, Brandon Martin is going to.
Oh, see, yeah. I didn't know Brandon was coming on here. Me and Brandon are actually good buddies.
You said that at first, like, is Brandon Martin, like he owed you money. Brandon Martin, he owes me money.
Brandon Martin, that son of a bitch, I tell you, I got to get him. I'm going to stay here till he gets here. But no, he's
I ain't going nowhere.
He's like, if you're looking for like a real artist and somebody who's really true to where they're from and really speaks the truth about like his part of the world and the way that he grew up. And not a lot of people are doing that. You know what I mean? He grew up in the low mountains of Kentucky, and he's got a voice as big as this room. It's a pretty big room. He got a voice as big as this.
Absolutely. And I tell you something, there's not a lot of artists that I watch because I get someone's name or I know somebody, but if I don't know them, I go and I just look at video clips of them. And there's very few that caught me within 3 seconds. I went, yeah. And by the way, everyone we've had is great. And I just mean that every once in a while, and his voice has exactly that.
It's got something.
Yeah. So and as does yours, my friend. I mean, and I'm proud to say that you're both from Kentucky, and I'm from Kentucky now. So, Kentucky weekend.
That's right.
Kentucky fucker.
Hell yeah! No, it's easy to feel when somebody's genuine, and you don't always get that in our line of work, and not just as singer songwriters, but as entertainers, and like sometimes people sometimes it doesn't come off real, and Brandon comes off real, he comes off exactly what you see is what you get, and I can't wait for you guys. I'm glad y'all got him. I'm glad you got me more, just
and you know what? And you know what? And we got you. Look, Ron's here. I can hear him, but he's sideways. That's a technical difficulty, everybody.
Oh, hell.
Hey, where'd you go, Tater? What was it like on the other side?
I went dead, and I'm back. I had to get on my phone because my iPad just fucking quit working. The volume on it, the sound.
You know what I love about what my brother just said, everybody, is for this whole time that you and I were talking, Rye, he was struggling. He was kicking that thing. He was doing anything to get it working. And welcome back to the party, my friend. I love that you came back.
Me too. Appreciate it.
I was struggling.
You were fighting for it, honey. You were fighting for it.
What's it like on the other side, Tater? You were gone for a while.
He's got a light.
The people were real fucked up on dope. I'm fucking hearing it.
Let me hold that.
No.
He's like, I was on the other side and I brought back this.
He found it and brought it back. I'm jealous now. If that's what's on the other side, I'm ready to go. Yeah.
They handed me this thing and they said,
share it with the people.
Talk to your people.
Yeah. That weed's from heaven, man. The Lord gave him that weed, brought it down, said, "Tell California they ain't got shit." Here you go.
Yeah.
Actually, Ron's a licensed card carrier. He's in a state where it's legal, everybody. So there you go. That's our company disclaimer.
That's a stage prop.
Your music was fabulous.
And it's so accurate as a stage prop, it actually gets you high. Yes.
Hey, you know what?
How old I look some nights and how good I look some nights. This is one of those old nights.
Yes.
This is one of those good old. This is one of those good old nights.
Kentucky, right?
He's from Pig, Kentucky.
Yes, ma'am. I'm from Pig, Kentucky. That's right. RYE from PIG. That's what I tell everybody. Yeah.
As Jeannie was saying, I was
Pig, Kentucky, not Pig.
Pig, yeah, Pig, PIG, like the animal.
Hey, all right.
Like the basketball game we played.
Yeah, like the basketball game. Yeah, Pig.
I thought it was.
I like horse better. I have more chances.
You like a horse better, you get more chances.
She got more chances.
Are you going to change that in your bio? He's from Horse, Kentucky.
Horse, Kentucky.
Which seems like there would be a town called Horse.
There's a town right next to me. It's Pig, and then the town right next to me is called Horse Cave. So close enough. You know what I mean? You throw a cave on the end of it.
That was my prison name. All right, it's gone bad, everybody. It's gone bad.
If you're driving from Dallas to Austin, which Alex and I have done 10,000 times, the 4 towns in a row are Carl, Texas, Bruce, Texas, Eddy, Texas, and then Pflugerville. And I always try to do this joke about them having a meeting to name the towns north of Austin, and it was Carl, Bruce, Eddy. Why don't y'all go with Mr. Pfluger?
You got to come up with something.
Pflugerville. That's about as good as pig is. Pflugerville. But I don't like using, I don't like using words I can't spell, and I don't think I could even get close to Pfluger.
I think it's got an H in it, but it doesn't sound like it does. That's why
I'm thinking there's 7 R's.
7 R's. Yeah. You got to remember to carry the one when you're spelling like that. Yeah, Pflugerville, carry the one.
I got to tell you, my dad, his name is Paul Ivan Ganser. So his initials were PIG.
Oh.
There you go. It's meant to be. There it is.
Like it, so they changed it to Paul C. Ganser.
You got my drunk girlfriend doing a little commentary. But I think it was relevant.
It was.
I think it was. Yeah.
It was. And
absolutely.
It was good.
Yeah.
She brought an acronym.
Into the conversation 100%.
No, that's
funny thing.
Hey, let's all remember Rye and his wife Brandy are having a baby here pretty soon. So congratulations to your family expanding and everybody that's still watching. Tip this man. Tip this man. $1, $5. Tip this man.
Oh, I did.
And so let me tell you, you settle into every moment of it. Because I played golf with my bouncing little baby boy that I used to hold his head on my hand and his legs split on my forearm.
Yeah.
And now he's a big old burly, strong, bearded
boy.
He's a full-on Viking.
It'd be a hard time for me to hold him.
Yeah, you couldn't hold him now.
But he's the best.
But I'm just saying, watch this childhood stuff. It slips by quick, my friend.
Yeah, it does go by fast.
Yeah. We're really excited, and I appreciate that. You know, I can't think about them growing up that fast. We're having a little girl, by the way. It's my first one's gonna be a girl, so I know I'm already screwed. She's already wrapped her. I got a weak spot for little girls anyway, so I'm screwed, man. She's going.
It's just a suggestion, but I'm thinking Juanita for the name. Just a suggestion.
We can work. You name her Juanita, we can work a little college plan for her. We got time to plan for it. We can talk to the play to start with, and we just add to it Juanita. And
have you got a name picked out?
We do have a name picked out. Her name's going to be Beckley Faye. My wife is
Beckley Faye. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful name. That is a beautiful name.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a wreck about it. I don't get nervous about a lot of stuff, but I'm a damn wreck as far as like ready. I don't know what to do with a baby. You know what I mean? I can raise cows, I can sing songs, I can do whatever, but I can't. I don't know about no baby. We'll see what happens.
You're gonna figure it out really quick.
Hey, let me tell you something. I got a divorce when my son was 2.5 years old, and I fought for joint custody, and I should have fought for 25% custody because I didn't realize what I was getting into. But they handed me a 2.5-year-old baby, and I had a custom van that I was touring the country. And I mean, I was working hard. I was working 45 weeks, 9 shows a week, Tuesday through Sunday, 2 shows Friday, 3 shows Saturday. And I have a 2.5-year-old baby, and I in a play school car seat with the Big Bird steering wheel attachment right there on it. And we're going down the goddamn road.
Spend the big bucks.
Club. I just carry him in there, you know. I take good care of him, you know, and I just hand him to a waitress and just go, "Could you?" for about 45 minutes, and I've got tables to wait on. I appreciate that. I got a show to do.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So it can be done, is what you're saying. I can get back on the road with me, Beckley, and Brandy, especially if I bring Brandy with me. If I can bring a baby with me, I can bring her.
My son is one of the most engaging human beings I've ever met, and he's just one of the most lovely people in the world to spend time with. And that was because of a lot of different influences of his life. Yeah. And one of them was the influence that I had of me taking him with me. Until he had to go to kindergarten, and I'm like, all right, you're off the road, dude. Maybe just summer.
You're off the road. You got to go to kindergarten.
That's so cool.
Not Not many people,
Awesome.
but actually the truth is many have been on the road until kindergarten. There's plenty of entertainers out there that took their kids, and that's great.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't the only one. And the only reason I did it is because I fought for joint custody instead of like 20, let's say 14%.
You love being with him. So
12 and a half.
No, the right thing happened. I didn't know what to do either. I remember I started reading books. I read What to Expect When You're Expecting, What to Expect the first year, What to Expect the first 5 years, The Expected Father. I read them all, and then I showed them to my dad. He told me he's going to write his own book for the teenage years called What the Fuck Did You Expect? Turns out none of us know. Turns out none of us know what we're doing as long as you do your best and do it with love.
Right.
And it's worth it.
You got to take at some point. You know, the people across the street from me when I was a kid had two sons. They were only about 18 months apart, and they were nothing alike. From the day they were born till the day they died, they're both dead.
Oh.
They were nothing alike. Nothing. They were two completely different human beings, which makes you kind of think that a lot of this is predetermined, and you can just guide it by giving them some good moral fucking direction,
and let them be,
and hope they don't have access to the internet.
Turn off their no Xbox. That's exactly right.
Good passwords.
Yeah.
Show them love and have good passwords. There you go.
Hey, you know what? That's a good song title again. Don't you write a hit song right now, right, Davis?
Don't you do it?
No, do it. If I do, I'll put number one tequila on there as a co-writer. How about that?
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Hey, man, thanks again for sharing your talent. Thanks for Brandy. Thank you for taking that phone call. Josh Bogart, number one Tequila Quarantine Concert Series alumni. Thank you for recommending Rye Davis. And you guys check into, and there's another Kentucky name, right? You're from Kentucky. Josh is from Kentucky. And tomorrow night, Mr. Brendan Martin from Kentucky. And so it's Kentucky weekend. We're going to have a good time. And thanks for joining the Quarantine Concert Series. From me, from my brother. What's your name over there, man?
Ron White.
From Ron White.
Just this side of rehab.
We say thanks. We say see you tomorrow night.
Just this side of rehab. That'll be a number one.
There you go.
You can definitely inject our name in that song.
We'd like to hear the beats by tomorrow morning.
Hey, everybody,
that's
don't
a good
forget.
tour name, yeah.
Yeah. Right, that is a great tour name. Hey, everybody, don't forget, go to Rye Davis Music. Look for him on all social media platforms, all music platforms where you can pick something up. Support his family. He took care of you tonight. Be good to him. Be good to him. We'll see you tomorrow night. From everybody at VBar, from everybody at Team Number One. We'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget, encore of Rise Above this Saturday.
All right.
Thank y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Y'all be safe.
Salud. Cheers.